Hackle plumage a quarter. Nice head.
Tengo más todavía.
3 points on wing plumage. Tail plumage a point.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is EJ with Hemet News, and we are streaming live right here at Menlo at the Rancho Vet Tech and Feed Supply store right here at 340 West Menlo Avenue, right here between Valley Vista and State Street, right next door to the railroad tracks. Judging are taking place at this time at the APD Poultry Show.
Okay. Talk to you. Bag, please.
Yeah.
Let me look at it before we get it all ruffled up. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, turn around. Maestro. Hey, hey. Hey. Lo va a juntar todo el ustedes. Vamos a la tercera vieja. Get it all in there, right?
Yeah, we're actually streaming live to Hemet News.
Put it on YouTube.
It's actually streaming live on YouTube right now.
Hackle plumage a quarter.
Yeah, if you got a cell phone, you can go to thecommunitytv.com or Hemet News on Facebook, and we stream live.
Looks like you're getting good at this.
So, Bucky, you've been doing with chickens for a while, huh?
You finally getting good at it.
Since 1964. 51 years ago. on the plumage, we're going to take 9 points off total. Just put 9. Because they just put wings. He lost all of his points in his wings. So you can only take 9 off for that section, so that's why I did it. So he's maxed out. His wings took him out. He probably has to get a ladder to get on the roost. Other than that, it's pretty good shape.
And we're on to the next. Bucky, will you tell us what you're looking for while you're doing this?
Okay.
This chicken?
First thing I do is look for parasites. If there's any bugs on them, I drop them and disqualify them immediately. Then I go to the hackles, and I'm looking for damaged hackle feathers. And at the same time, I'm looking for mites, because a lot of times the mites will get up in the neck feathers. So I'll look for damaged or broken feathers up here while looking for bugs. Then I look at the head, make sure they don't have sunken eyes, make sure that the pupils are good, eye color is good, make sure the dubbing's good, make sure the head's not too long or narrow, too short and squat, no parrot beaks, crooked beaks, any of that sort of thing. Then I stretch the wing out, let it back to see what kind of condition they're in. If the bird in good condition will bring that, snap it back. Then I look for feather damage, and that's where it usually gets most of them. Like the primaries.
If she'll let you.
Yeah, the primaries, these feathers out here on the end. And you can see those are the main flight feathers. And see all that damage in there? I'm going to rack up points on that. So you can see how half of the feathers gone off the quill on these. You got broken on the end, half there. You see you got broken down here, so I'm just going to rack them up my head so we can get a score on them. This rooster has exceptionally bad wing feathers. Five and 3/4 points off of the wing plumage. And we check the tail plumage for broken feathers, damaged feathers. We'll let a certain amount of web separation, okay. You see this up here? Those notched out things? That's damaged. I'm going to take a 1/4 point off of that. The same thing here, got notching. You can see how these feathers, the webs are coming apart. Ideally, those would all be tight, like the end of this feather. Nice tight webs. Those are fairly tight. So on this tail plumage, we'll take a 1/2 point off. Make that 3/4. This time of year, I'll check down the base of the tail for bloody feathers in case the feathers aren't finished out yet. We take points off for feathers that aren't finished. Looks like he's in pretty good shape on that. Then I feel his back, make sure it's adequately wide and flat. Check the neck base, make sure it's firm, not spindly. Check the breastbone, make it straight. Check the meat on the breast, make sure he has nice full breast. Check the thigh muscles. Pull them out. And check the scales on the legs, make sure they're nice and tight against the shank. If I can catch them, rub my finger against them, that means they're raised up. You can see discoloration and it gaps in that one. You got a little bit of the same going on here. So we're going to take a 1/4 point off the legs for the scales. And when they're standing in a pen like this, I check for how they hold their legs, the carriage, how they stand up, the angle of the tail, their movement. Make sure all the toes are straight in the right place and he can move okay. Sometimes the rooster will have a slipped hock when he walks. He'll kind of move that hock in and out. So you got to make sure you see him moving. Okay, we're good on him. This chicken here is disqualified because his comb's not dubbed. They had to have the spurs cut and the comb cut for American chickens.
Yep. Is that automatic DQ, right?
No. Okay, good. And the spurs aren't cut, so you get on both angles. He's not dubbed. What number is this?
12.
If he's 12, he's disqualified. Okay. Not dubbed. And spurs not cut. Okay.
Look at it.
No, we're not going to pick him up. He's disqualified. In view of time, we'll just let that stand on its own. Whose bird is this? Okay. Be sure and save that coot tag. So, if anybody comes around and tells you you're fighting chickens because there's combs cut, then you can show them the tag saying, no, he's got to be cut and show. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay. I'll get him.
You wanted this one?
Yeah.
It's a little bit bravo, okay?
I'm not worried about him.
You okay?
Oh, yeah. He had a glove on me. I conditioned to show chickens like this once. It was really easy. Get a real heavy coat on, big glove, and you let them shuffle till they wear out, rub them down, put them back in the stall, they're good. Next day, they do it less. After a week or two, they're through. They're in great shape.
Sounds good. We're going to learn.
Yeah. You don't like that, but you know, sometimes they're that way. So we're going to take a couple points off him for condition, too aggressive, man fighter. You put man fighter. So that's not good. You don't want to breed to that.
Half a point on that?
No point. You shuffle him pretty good. The old peck and slap's different, but he was trying to eat me up.
So he's at no point on that, right?
No point for that one?
Yeah, he gets 2 points for being man fighter.
Okay.
2 points on him. When Dave Anderson was judging, he wouldn't even look at him. Dave Anderson just disqualified him when they
Lo he
did that.
ganado yo entonces.
Yeah.
No había tirado.
Yeah, so if you got birds like this, it's better to gentle them down by condition at home or leave them at home. Because the competition now is getting really tough. And if you lose a couple points at home, you're probably not going to place too well. If he's perfect everywhere else, which he isn't, it'd be different. Really got a lot of feathers up in there. Let's take a half a point off the neck plumage. Hackle. We're going to take a half point off the head for dubbing. So we're going to get them dubbed nice and tight so their face is smooth instead of having those wrinkles and stuff you can grab up in there. Yeah, I know you love
just
me.
getting old. He's just getting old. He gets some wrinkles.
Yeah, that's what it is. Gray feathers and wrinkles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to get you.
Nah, he ain't getting much if he got me.
¿Puedo participar? Si no, no aprende uno. Yo la primera vez que fui, me quitó como 10 puntos de un gallo así. Pero yo también no sabía que tenía que llevar.
Que va aprendiendo unidades, no tiene uno que va.
Así es.
Sí, he ido al de Kenny Trujano una vez también.
En Orange County, es diferente.
We just take 9 off for plumage. His feathers, the wings are really messed up, so we just take total 9 for the wings and take that half point off. So we take a total of 9 off for plumage.
Porque ya están con gallinas.
So we'll just leave the rest of it.
I took 11 and a half.
Hay que participar y aprender.
Okay, other than that, you're a nice looking guy, okay? Yeah. So we'll call him number 1. He'll be number 1 on light leg grill. Give him the score so he can leave. I need to see him stand though. So if you have a drop out pin, just drop out pin. I need to see him stand.
Ah, okay.
When I get through looking at him.
All right.
No, faltan como 4. Por el momento voy ganando. ¿Cuánto llevas? No, no, son animales. De la mañana lo saqué. Andaba todo pagado y lo puse en la tierra que vino relevado. Y entonces lo dejé otra vez agarra. Y les quito la tierra y me lo trae.
¿Ya tan pronto se van?
Ya tiene que trabajar mis
Oh, ¿ya los calificaron?
ya les calificaron porque trae 3.
Pero eso guárdalo, pues eso es lo que quiero.
Sí, es lo que
Ya,
me
yo también
lo
cuando
que
fui
me
la
dijo.
primera vez, es el que cuando llegue la policía a la casa
Ya
me
no,
dicen
ya se
eso.
verá.
Después de los golpes de pelotas no gana uno.
Sí, ¿verdad?
Con eso ya les dicen, es que un chaval me decía, es que yo no puedo ganar. ¿Qué les voy a presentar? No presenten con mis patas. Cuando llegue la policía, que mire que ustedes caen enojados, que van a decir que los rescates, que tienen sus patas y les digan que están sí, yo también así le hice.
Sí, yo tengo que hacer eso y mira,
No,
one point on tail plumage.
porque pagan hasta cabrón. Pero la descalificada, sí, fácil. Ya les dice, ¿sabes qué?
Pues esta es yo sí, nomás que me
Vente.
preguntaba, yo no sabía.
¿Qué te vengo?
¿Hasta dónde vas? ¿Hasta dónde vives?
Aquí nomás aquí está el campo de golf.
No, yo vivo en Escondido.
No, aquí sí.
No, digo yo en Escondido.
¿Cómo usted escondido?
Sí, pero lo está
Okay.
calificando el otro. ¿El dos?
Sí, ya he perdido, presentas un ganador, no, pues, pero presentas el descalificado. Ya después escogen los que van a ser más bonitos.
Entonces nunca había venido With that score, he won't. I'll take it.
Do you know where the flyers are for Hemet CPR that we posted?
He didn't bring them.
He didn't bring them?
I called him a little while ago and said, you forgot to bring me the flyers. He's like, oh man, I'm so
Ya le hicieron.
sorry. But if you'll leave me your name and phone number and stuff,
Yo la primera vez me
make
descalificaron.
sure you get it at some point.
Okay.
If you'll get her to write it down on something and give it to me.
Si quieres, véndeme el ese, los que ¿cuánto fue?
I'll make sure you definitely get it to that place.
Okay,
All
thank
right,
you.
thank you.
Calm down, Bubba.
Ya tiene un año.
Me lo mandaron, lo encargué el trío el año pasado, pollito, me llegó en octubre. Bueno, ya tiene 2 años.
Is this your bird too?
Yes, sir.
He's raising mean, huh?
No, actually no. I can go to pick him up the eggs inside.
He's fine, huh? Huh.
I never have
Don't
any
like
trouble with him.
strangers, huh?
Yeah, 11. But we're here already. No problem.
¿Está sangrando? Oh my God.
That white underneath makes him look worse than he is. A quarter on the neck plumage. Looks like he's missing feathers, but he's not. Two points off on the head for eye color mismatch.
Repeat that pointage.
It's 1 point. No, 2 points for eye color mismatch. You got a yellow eye and an orange eye.
Porque tienen un ojo de un color y un ojo de otro.
Three and a half on wing plumage.
Una pinche cabla de gato del cabrón. De aquí de Bloomington. O Fontana. Es joven, es hijo de Sí, ahí en Atalaya. El 28 de marzo, ¿verdad? Para ahí, como dices, lo importante es participar.
Three quarter male plumage?
cerquita de la casa. El 28 del mes que entra.
Aquí está bien pasado igual.
Okay.
I got it.
Stand up for me. Stand up for me, buddy.
No, pero pues tú sacas otros animales, tú consigues tus propios críos y yo tengo que sacar los tuyos. Pues sácale con así, eso es lo que se tiene que de corriente. Pero es que se les caja esto que quieran, se ven corrientes esos, para que sean buenos. El público también se ve corriente. El público le echa la principio, le echa la conozco para que miren.
Remind me to look at his back again when we drop him. Drop was flat back.
Antes se jugaba mucho el público, antes te digo yo, es lo que más se recuerda los públicos amarillos y los blancos. Los públicos que están fuera, los públicos blancos con amarillos, esos públicos como todos amarillos. Sí, dominan, pero también tienen su clase. Es como todo, pues es como todos los añitos. Tienen es una clase, los yelos de otra clase. Ya más los mixteas están en otra clase.
Take a half point off the book.
Hasta dos hileras y luego te hagas esos y el tuyo.
Five and a quarter wing plumage.
You're gonna put them hot.
Half a point jumping.
This is fat.
Feels like me.
Yeah.
See how he's standing? Standing. Hey, just not going to take the point off the back for his shoulder. He gets too level back. Okay. Compose nicely.
No falta quien cuando la agarre
quarter.
Depende si no los va a hacer
Make that a half.
No tiene que chingarle. Tiene que agarrarle filete, hombre. No que sean bravos, tiene que agarrar. Porque no estaba diciendo, ya estaba diciendo
I'm gonna take the point
que
off
te va a
again
aventar
for
una carta
cutting.
completita, que te va a dar tu esquinita derechito, y ya son poquitos medios. Porque si tienen la por toda la corneta cortada o incompleta, ya no sí, la habla, pero hoy mismo te metes adentro, agarras la pata y se
Put them
están
in a round
volteando
pin.
con la que te van a hacer.
Yours? Yeah,
La más
this one.
chingona por este lado porque no son muy feas también
Ah,
adentro.
bueno. Esta no la puedes put them in a fucking round.
Me está diciendo por todo, por eso le gusta.
How high is the
Si
roof?
le hace falta ya. Sí, porque también
Pin 60
está
here.
revisando suelo.
Oh, God.
Y luego también le checó la espalda, también se le hace muy junta. Tiene espalda también.
That high is a 4 foot wide pin. They're gonna run the wall when they hit the ground. And install 2x4 wire inside by the roof.
Four, no, it's actually four.
Yeah, right. The wire is 2x4.
While they're judging, we're going to just take a little walk around and just show you what all's out here. And we will be back momentarily after the judging is completed to announce who the winners of the Ag Fest portrait show is going to be here at Rancho Vet Feed and Tackle Supply Store right over here on Menlo Street.